Today onwards, actual class will be started. Again, from the installation part onwards, all the demos are completed. Okay. So today onwards, the actual class will be started. Okay. From the installation part onwards, again, each and every point I will explain to you. Okay. So let me share my screen. So first we need to discuss about today, like requirements. Okay. And what are the softwares? And after the Power BI softwares, which software you have to install and download it, install it, step by step process, each and everything I will explain to you. Okay. What is Power BI? Power BI is a business intelligence tool. Business intelligence means whatever the business data is there, that unstructured data, we can convert it into structural format. For that structural format, they are using what tools? Reporting tools. Okay, there are n number of reporting tools are there. All the reporting tools, they are using that one. Okay, give that. Okay, all the reporting tools are used to generate unstructured data into structural format of data. Okay, for that reporting tool, there are n number of reporting tools are there in the market. You have like, what are the reporting tools are there in the market? Reporting tools. Power BI, Tableau, okay, SSRS, Cognos, okay, and ClickView. ClickView, etc. There are so many other reporting tools are also there. Okay. So in all the reporting tools, the powerful reporting tool is Power BI only. Because why? Because there are so many new features are there, which is understand to each and every developer. So that's the reason everyone nowadays migrated to Power BI reporting tool. Okay. Power BI is a front end tool. All the reporting tools are front end tools only. Front end tools means .NET is also front end tool. Java is also front end tool. All these are front end tools. But in the Java or .NET, by writing a code, you are need to generate a front end tools. But in reporting tools, just with the drag and drop, you can show in a graphical representation. What is that? In a graphical representation, if their data want to show it in a graphical representation, those are all we can call it as a reporting tools. Okay. But here, one advantage in reporting tools is without writing a single line of code, just but drag and drop the columns into that one, we can represent our data in a graphical representation. Understand clearly? Understand clearly? No? So either .NET or this particular one, both are similar like that only. Understand? Both are, these are all the front end. But in .NET or Java, read and write things will be there, is possible in .NET. That means if you are inserting any row, it is effective to the data source. If you are deleting any row in the front end application, in that front end application, in .NET application, if you are doing any operation, any CRUD operation, that means create, read, update, delete, all anything if you do it, it is reflected to the data source. But reporting tools are not like that. It is all the reporting tools are read only. What is that? Read only. That means one way direction only it will be there. That means if you are doing any modification, any CRUD operation, if you do it in reporting tools, it is not reflected to the data source. Very, very important point. Understand? whatever CRUD operation. CRUD means like a create, read, update, delete. Okay. These operations, if you do it in that in reporting tools, it is affected to the reporting tools only. It is not affected to the data source. Very, very important. That is the drawback in reporting. Okay. Understand? Sometimes the clients want to interact directly in the data source itself. But in reporting tool that it is not possible. Remember this very, very important point. Okay. If you want to delete a column or delete any row in reporting tools, it is not reflected to the data source. You know what is a data source? Where your data is stored, that we can call it as a data source. Sometimes you are storing your data in Excel. Sometimes you are storing the data in SQL Server, Oracle, or in some other like Notepad or CSV or Azure or wherever your data is stored. Those are all we can call it as a data sources. Understand clearly or not? So if you want to, that means whatever the data we are pulling the data from the data sources, those data we can represent in a pictorial format is called as reporting tools. Understand or not? Okay. For that, for representing a pictorial representation, we are using n number of visualization, graphical visualization, like a chart related visualization, table related, pie chart, and card related. There are n number of visualizations for them. But by showing that particular visualization, we just need to drag and drop the columns and put it in the visualization. In a graphical manner, it is represented. For showing that particular data in a graphical manner, no need to write a single line of coding. That is the biggest advantage in reporting. No need to write any coding. How we are writing the coding in .NET Java, that much of coding we cannot write it here. That is the biggest advantage in reporting tools. Understand clearly? Okay. So that means in Power BI, okay, what Power BI will do, whatever the business data is there, unstructured. Actually, whatever the data users are provide, those are unstructured data. Okay, they are not providing complete one. Suppose, for example, user is providing date column. In that, so actually, user want to see month name wise. They want to see the total sales. Is month name is there in the user's data? No, it is not there. In the user's data, they have only date column and sales data is there. These two columns only it is there. Date column and sales column is there. But they want to see in a graphical manner, like a month name wise, like a January, how much sales it is, February, how much sales it is, March, how much sales, like that. Is month name is provided by user? No. Okay. So they are, that means that date and sales is with the date and sales, we cannot represent the proper data in a graphical. Okay. So that means unstructured data, those whatever users are provide, those are unstructured data. So we, by using that unstructured data, we can convert it into structural format. Structural format means in Power BI, what is required to show month name wise. That means using the date column, you in Power BI, can we generate month name or not? Yes. Okay, by writing some logical function, some options, by applying some options, we can, by using a date column, we can generate month name in Power BI. After that, that month name column you can represent in a graphical manner. Understand or not? Okay, actually, whatever users are provide, those are unstructured data. Unstructured means what users are expecting in those data, those data is not available. Those data we can call it as unstructured data. So once we are pulling into Power in Power BI, what users are expecting, those that particular data we can convert it into structural format. In structural format means what users are required, what users want to see in a pictorial representation. Those columns, if you want to convert it into Power BI, those are, we can call it as structural format. Understand clearly or not? That structural format, after converting in Power, in any of the reporting tool, after converting into structural format, then only we can represent what users are required. Those data we can represent in a pictorial format. Understand or not? So in Power BI, those are all unstructured data, we can convert it into structural format. That Power BI will take the responsibility converting from unstructured data to structural data. Understand clearly? So whenever we are using reporting tools, we didn't require a single line of code, whether we are pulling the data or modifying the data, anything. But in .NET or Java, it is not like. Even if you want to pull the data, we need to write the code. Even if you want to modify, we need to write the code. Even if you want to delete it, you can write some code. Even if you want to create something, you want to write some coding like this. But in reporting tools, it is not required. We cannot write single line of coding. That reporting tool will take care all the things. Understand? Creating something, deleting anything. But the drawback is all the reporting tools are read only, not write. If they have the right means, whatever operations you did it in the reporting tools, it is reflected to the data source. But here in reporting tools, it is not. All the reporting tools are read only. Read only means any operations, if you do it in the reporting tools, it is not reflected to the data source. If it is reflected means read and write, that we can call it as read and write. But in reporting tools, only read. Okay, that means whatever operations it is there in the data sources, those we can show it in a table format in Power BI. Understand clearly? Is that clear? But see here, in reporting tools, if you are doing any CRUD operation, it is not reflected to the data source. But if you do any CRUD operations in the data sources, it is reflected in the reporting. Understand clearly or not? Understand clearly or not? Suppose you are deleting a column. In data source itself, you are deleting one column. When you are in reporting tools, if you click on refresh, the same. That means in the data source, how many columns with what data is there, that only it will shows in the reporting. Understand? That means any CRUD operations, if you do it in data source, 100% it is reflected in the data in reporting tools. But if you are doing any CRUD operations in reporting tools, is it reflected to the data source? No. Understand clearly or not? So that is the one. So in Power BI, different softwares are available. Different are available in Power BI. Different softwares are available in Power BI. What are those? Power BI desktop, Power BI service. Next one, Power BI mobile, Power BI server. Okay. These are all the 4 different softwares which is available in Power BI side. Okay. That means the main software is, this is the one, Power BI desktop. If you have this one, okay, others have, that means if you don't have this particular software, there is no use for other softwares. Understand? Because once you create, if you want to create any reports in Power BI, must and should, which software is required? Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. Anywhere, even if you want to practice from your side, or else if you want to work in the organization level, okay, if you want to create any Power BI reports, must and should, what software is required? Power BI desktop. Okay, Power BI desktop, in Power BI desktop only, we are creating all the reports and everything. Understand clearly or not? Okay. If whatever reports you created here in Power BI desktop, those related things, we can use it in other softwares. Understand clearly or not? If you are not creating here, there is no use for other softwares. Understand clearly? What is Power BI desktop? Whatever Power BI related reports, if you want to create it, must and should you required Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop is not the web application. It is a software. That means you have to download that particular software into your local system. That means in your laptop or a desktop only, you have to install that one and you are creating a report there itself. Power BI desktop, it is doesn't have any web application. That means if you have a web, we can simply at any point of time you can create a reports and everything that you can do it. Okay, but Power BI desktop is a software. It is not the web application. If it is a web application, anywhere at any point of time you can create the reports. But Power BI desktop is not the web application. It is a software. That means you have to download this particular software from the official site. From official site itself, you have to download that particular one, install it, and in that you have to do it in your either in the laptop or a desktop. Is that Power BI desktop will works on your mobile? No. Only Power BI desktop will works only on laptop or a desktop. Understand clearly or not? Very, very important point. Understand clearly or not? Whatever reports you want to create in Power BI, which software is required? Power BI desktop is the software is required. Okay. Power BI desktop software doesn't have web application. It is an it is a software which you want to download and install in your laptop or a desktop. Understand? Always Power BI reports you need to create in your local system. Okay. It's not an online application. Okay. Understand? But don't worry, in future, Power BI desktop also it will come as a fine web application. At that point of time, okay, at anywhere you can create it, the reports and everything. Understand? Still it is under in progress. Okay. Once the web application is available, anyone can create a reports anywhere. Understand or not? Okay. So in Power BI desktop, you are creating a reports. Okay. Once you created reports, your report is completed. You need to share your report to the different users or not. Whenever you want to share a particular report to the different users, you must need to move that particular report into one place called Power BI service. Because whatever reports you are creating in Power BI desktop, those related reports must and should we need to share a report, right? For sharing a reports, Microsoft introduced a concept called Power BI service. Okay. Power BI service is not the software. It is a web application. Understand or not? Whatever reports you developed in Power BI desktop, those related reports, you just need to move to the Power BI service. From there, you can share it to the different users. Understand? Vijay, why only service is required? Can't we share a report through WhatsApp or some other Teams or other Skype or or else in Gmail? There are so many devices are there to share a particular application. Okay, can we share it or not? Yes, we can share in other devices also. But those devices having a limitations or not? Understand? You can share a Power BI file, okay, in Skype or in Teams or in Gmail or in WhatsApp or in a Telegram or anything. In any platform, you can share a Power BI file. But those platforms having a limitations like up to 20, 25, 30, 45, 50. These are the up to 50 MB only they're having. Like that, they're each and every platform having their own limitation. But whenever we are creating a reports with in real time, okay, So sometimes the file size is 1 GB. Sometimes the file size is 2 GB. When your file size is 2 GB, these other platforms are not worth to share that particular report in those platforms. Understand? At that point of time, these are the problems they are facing. So at that point of time, say Microsoft introduced a concept called Power BI service. Okay. So whatever Power BI file size it is, you just need to move to my location. Then from there you can share it to the different users. That's the reason Microsoft introduced a concept called Power BI service. Whatever reports you created in Power BI desktop, just move those reports into Power BI service. From there, to whom you want to share, you can simply share that particular report to the different. Understand clearly? Okay. Just for sharing a reports to the multiple users, we have to use Power BI service. In Power BI service, we cannot create any reports. Understand? We always need to create Power BI reports in which place? In desktop only. Okay. Power BI service for only sharing the reports. Okay. We cannot create any Power BI reports in Power BI service. Power BI service is not the desktop application. It is a web application. Okay. Okay. So always, anytime, at any point of time, you can share a report. Once your report is available in the Power BI service, you can, at any point of time, you can share a report to the different users. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Power BI desktop is for creating a reports. Power BI service is for sharing a reports to the different users. Understand clearly or not? Okay. And next one is Power BI mobile. What is Power BI mobile will do? That means if you want to view Power BI reports on your mobile, okay, then you require, this is a software. In Play Store, you have this software is there. Power BI mobile software is there. You have to download, install in your mobile. In your Android mobile, there is a Play Store, right? There itself, Power BI is there. Just install that one. In this one, in this Power BI mobile, only for viewing purpose, you cannot create anything in Power BI mobile. Understand or not? Only just viewing the report. That means who are also sharing the report. Okay. Whatever reports I share it to the different users, those people can view it in their Power BI mobile. Understand or not? Okay. Just view purpose only. Not for creating, not for modification. Anything you cannot do it there. Just viewing the report, whatever report developer is sharing a report, whatever report is sharing that report, if you want to view in your mobile, then this is the software is required. Understand or not? Okay. Understand? Whenever I share a report, there are multiple devices they can view that Power BI report. One is they can view that particular report in mobile. They can view that particular report in tab. Okay. In laptop also they can view. In desktop also they can view. Understand clearly? Okay. These are the 4 devices to view a particular report. Understand clearly? No? Whatever report we develop it in Power BI desktop, if I share a report to the different users, those users can view that particular report either in mobile or in laptop or in desktop or in tab. Understand clearly? No? Okay. But if they want to view it in mobile, must and should you required Power BI software. In Play Store, there is a Power BI is there. Software is there. You have to install that one. Even in the tab also, you are doing the same thing. In laptop or a desktop, so whenever they are sharing a report, they are giving Power BI service access also. They are giving with the credentials. You need to log into the Power BI service, and from there you can see all the reports, whatever reports. Or that means what developers are sharing their reports to you. Those all the reports you can also use that. Okay. Understand clearly? Next one is Power BI server. That means if whatever reports developer is shared, those related reports, if they want to view it, means where we can view Power BI mobile. Understand or not? Mobile. Okay. Next one is Power BI server. What is Power BI server? That means Power BI server is nothing but storing our data. Either Power BI files you can store or else data sources also you can store. Suppose your Excel is there. That Excel it is available in your local system. See, sometimes that is also not secure, right? Because if suppose system is crashed, that means what are all the files are there, those all the files are lost, right? That's the reason whichever files are important, those related things, we can store it in Power BI server also. Data sources also you can store, or else you can store Power BI files also you can store it in Power BI server. Understand clearly or not? Okay. For storing purpose, storing either data or Power BI files only, we can use Power BI server. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So in real time, okay, in our course, we need to discuss about these two. Okay. You can, we can, like whatever report I shared, you can view that particular report in this mobile also. That means these three only we need to discuss. Vijay, why we are not discussing about this one? Because server is not the free one. Power BI server is not the free one. We need to take the license of that server. Okay, there is a separate setup is required. Okay, Windows server, we need to get it installed in that one. .NET framework software is installed. So when you are working with organization, they're all having, okay, setup will be there. That Microsoft will do all the responsibilities. But if you want to take the same server in your personal purpose, okay, monthly $9,000 you need to pay. Okay, understand? So that's the reason in the organization level only they are maintaining Power BI servers. Okay, in personal for personal purpose we cannot use it. Understand clearly? So what is the software is required to create a reports? Power BI desktop, 100% Power BI desktop. What is Power BI service? Share a reports to, for sharing the reports to different users must and should be required Power BI service. Okay, that means whatever reports you develop in Power BI desktop, you just move to Power BI service. From there, you can share it to the different users. Okay, Power BI mobile means whatever report, if you want to view the report, Power BI report using Power BI mobile also, you can view that particular report. Power BI server means storing the data source data or Power BI files. Then we required Power BI server. Okay. First, what is required for us? Power BI desktop only. Understand? So, if you want to install Power BI desktop either in laptop or desktop, in these two devices only, you have to install Power BI desktop. In mobile, can we install Power BI desktop software? No, you cannot create it because it varies my like very small options it will show. It is very difficult to create anything. Understand? Understand clearly or not? That's the reason. Always Power BI desktop, you have to use it either in the laptop or desktop. In the laptop or desktop, you required some prerequisites. That means the requirements are required. Okay. If I want to install Power BI desktop in that particular laptop or desktop, what are all the things are required? Minimum 8 GB RAM is required. Or if you have SSD also fine. And this Power BI desktop on Windows operating. Understand clearly or not? Okay. If you want to install Power BI desktop either in the laptop or a desktop, means in your laptop or a desktop you require two things. One is minimum 8 GB RAM, or else if you have more than 250 GB of SSD, that is fine. Anything like either RAM is required. If you want to continue with the RAM, means minimum 8 GB RAM is required. Or if you want to go with SSD also, it is fine. But nowadays, okay, each and every application is developed with a rich set of things. Okay. Okay. Due to the performance they are creating. Due to the performance they are creating with high configuration for each and every application. Whenever they are creating any application with high configuration, sometimes the RAMs are not working. So that's the reason better to use SSDs. Understand clearly or not? So, what is the cost for RAM? The same cost for SSD also. Like more than like for 4 GB RAM, something it is taking like 800, 9,900 something it is. Okay. Similar like that. If you take like 250 GB means it is 1100 or 1200. If it is 500 GB means like 2000 something like that. Understand? 18 to 1900 something it will be there. 500 GB. 500 GB of SSD is fine. Minimum 250 GB SSD is required. If you are maintaining RAM means minimum 8 GB RAM is required. And one more important point is Power BI desktop will works only on Windows operating system. Understand or not? Vijay, I have Windows operating system is XP or 2000, Windows 2000 is there. Is that Power BI will works? No. Why? Because Power BI is introduced in the year of 2015. Understand or not? After 2015, what are all the whatever the Windows operating system is there, that in that particular one only it will works. Okay, understand clearly or not? So Power BI desktop will works most of the times Windows 10 or Windows 11. Anything is fine. Understand clearly or not? So always your Windows operating system is either Windows 10 or Windows 11. Power BI desktop will works. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So see here requirements. Requirements. What are those requirements? 8 GB RAM or 250 GB SSD. Understand or not? Okay. My suggestion is better to use SSDs only instead of RAMs. RAMs are very slow. SSDs are very, very fast. If you just on it automatically, Windows is on, and if you click on any of the application, immediately fraction of seconds, it will open it. Understand clearly or not? So that's the reason my suggestion is better to use SSDs. See, it's not SSDs are not too costly. It's very okay. If you have 500 GB SSD, means that is fine. Okay, 500 GB SSD is 1900. Okay, just you need to take that particular SSD, 500 GB SSD, buy it, and go to the hardware shop. They are installing within 2 minutes or 5 minutes. They are going to install and give it to you. Understand clearly? Okay, and this Power BI desktop will works on Windows operating system. Understand? Vijay, my friend having a Mac he's working on Power BI desktop in his Mac. How it is possible? Don't worry. Sometimes when you are working with organizations like Microsoft or else some like a Qualcomm, these companies provided the MacBooks. Okay. So at that point of time, how they will work with Power BI desktop means don't worry. In their in their MacBooks, okay, they are installing one server. What is that server? There is an app called Power BI, not Power BI, desktop, sorry, remote. This is the this is an application which connect to the servers. Understand or not? So the remote desktop connection in their MacBooks, it is available. So from here, they are connected to the different server. In that server, they are using Windows operating system. Like that, they are creating a report. Okay. If still they are using MacBook also, we can create it, but directly it is not possible. Directly, we cannot create Power BI reports in MacBooks. Okay. Inside the MacBook, they are having an access for server. Inside that server, they are using Windows operating system. In that Windows operating system, they are installing Power BI desktop. Simply they can use it. Understand clear? Like that there you. But most of the organization they are providing Windows operating system only. That too, which operating system they are provide? Windows 11. Okay. Very rare cases Windows 10 also they are using. Most of the times in each and every company they are providing Windows 11 operating system. Understand? Understand clearly or not? If these two things are there, then only Power BI desktop software will work. Otherwise, it is very difficult to use it. Understand clearly or not? Let's see. Let's see the installation process step by step. Don't worry. I will give all the documents clear. Even installation process also, step by step process also, I will give the document. Okay. From today onwards, the actual document, I will share it in the Google Classroom. So once you clear the payment, okay, you have to try to check with Manoj. Manoj will provide Google Classroom link access. Okay. If you provide, once you clear the payment, you just need to show the screenshot to the Manoj. Manoj will give the access for Google Classroom access link as well as like normal WebEx link also. He will provide all the things. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Always, whenever I want to share a document to you, just I'm uploading those documents in the Google Classroom. If you have the Google Classroom access, then only you can download those documents into your local system. Otherwise, you cannot get any document. Manoj will provide all the things. Okay. Okay. Try to check with, if you clear the payment, show the screenshot to Manoj, get the Google Classroom access. Understand clearly or not? See here. Now, step by step installation for desktop. Understand clearly? Step by step installing Power BI desktop. Let's see. What is that? Okay. So let's see the process of installing Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop is completely free to use it. Complete full version, it is free. Not only for personal purpose, even in the organization also, Power BI desktop is completely free to use it. Okay. But you have to download the in the organization level, your IT admin people will take care to install the Power BI desktop in your laptops. Understand? But for if you want to work with on personally, then I will show you how to do that one. But in the organization level, you cannot install it, but because you didn't have admin rights. Okay. So that's the reason IT admin people, you just need to raise a ticket in the portal. Automatically IT admin people will installing the Power BI desktop in your laptop. Understand? If it is personally, I will show you how to install that one. Understand? So first you have to open Google. Okay. Here itself, what happened? See here. In Google, you have to type like Power BI desktop download. You have to type like this. Click on this one. In this one, whenever you click on this one, you see name is like this. If suppose when you click on other related softwares, when you click on other links, okay, what will happen? It is asking credentials or something like that. So that's the reason while you are downloading Power BI desktop, you have to use this particular name. Download Microsoft Power BI desktop from official site. Sometimes whenever you type it, this name it is not showing in the first. Okay, when you scroll down, so either in the fourth link or fifth link, that particular name is showing. So there itself you have to click on that. Wherever the name is like this, it is there. That link only you have to click on that one. Understand? Very, very important point. Some students, which when I click on downloading any particular one, it is asking credentials. Okay, that's the reason you always need to click on this particular link only. Download Microsoft Power BI Desktop from official website. Understand? So sometimes if this link is available, it is not in the first one. Okay. Scroll down and check it where it is there. And wherever it is there, that particular link only you have to click on this one. When you click on this particular one, come down. And this is a Microsoft Download Center. Any software, it is Microsoft related softwares are available in this Microsoft Download Center. Okay. Like similar like Power BI also here only it is available. Come down, click on download. When you click on download, it is providing executable file. Not only this one, any application, if you want to work, any application want to works in your local system, that means in your laptop, in your personal laptop or in your desktop, if you want to run any application, must and should, you have to download the software. That software, it is available in executable file. What is that? In executable file, it is there. So that executable file you have to see. Not only this one, any application if you want to download, they are not directly provide an application. They are providing executable files. That executable file first you have to download into your local system. After that you have to install in your laptop. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? So that means executable file. In this one, in this for Power BI, there are two executable files are there. Vijay, that means two executable files I need to download it? No, only one executable file only you have to do. Which one I need to download? Based on your system type. What is that? Based on the system type. Based on the system type. What is a system type? How would I know? What is my system type? See here. See, you have in your laptop or desktop, you have this PC, right? In this PC, you will have system type. Okay. First, you need to go to this PC. Okay. In a folder, you have, if you come down, there is a, this PC is there or not? Hmm? Right click on this PC. Click on properties. When you click on properties, you will have device name, processor name, in how much RAM it is, okay, and what is your system type, and what is your device ID. All the things are available here. Okay. So what is the system type here? We need to consider only system type. What is the system type here? 64-bit operating system. That means you have to install Power BI 64-bit executable file only. Vijay, I have a system type is 64. Can't I install 32-bit? Yes, install. But when you are sharing a report to the other people also must and should they are using 32-bit. Then only they can view the report. Otherwise, they cannot view the report. It will throw an error. Understand? Nowadays, everyone is using 64-bit operating system in their laptop. So that's the reason. Don't use 32-bit related things. Always, if the system type is 64-bit Power BI executable file only, you have to download it. Don't download 32-bit file. Okay, because compatible issues will come. That's it. That is the problem. Understand clearly now? So see here. So my system type is 64. That means I need to download which one? 64-bit executable file. Which one is the 64? Which one is the 30-bit? That means underscore x64 is nothing but 64-bit executable file. Okay. If this is not there, means this one is 32-bit. Okay. So which one you have to download it? 64-bit executable. Select this one. Check this one and click on download. Okay. So it is once you click on download, it is downloaded into your downloads folder. Into your downloads folder, that particular software is going to download. See here. See, it is downloading here. Once the download part is completed, what is the next step you have to do? Installation, because that is not the this particular download Microsoft Download Center is not providing complete software directly. It is providing executable file. Okay. So whenever you want to use any particular application means that executable files you have to install in your laptop or a desktop must and should. Okay. So the executable files are downloaded. Whenever the executable files are downloaded, where it is there in downloads folder. How how the name will be there? Like this name will be there. PBI desktop setup underscore x64. Understand clearly? So this is the software. See here, PBI desktop setup underscore x64. Directly we cannot use it because this is an executable file. If you want to use the application Power BI desktop, mean this executable file again you have to install in your laptop or a desktop. Okay, this is the software you have to install it. Understand what you have to do? Just double click on this one. If you want to install it means double click on this one. Okay. 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 Just double click on this one. Whenever you installing at any point of time, see here, must and should all, if any Power BI existing Power BI files you open it, close that one, install it again. Whenever, suppose for example, okay, in Power BI, what will happen? Every month they are going to release a new versions of Power BI. Okay, that means every month you have to install this one. How you need to install it means same process. Okay, how I'm showing how you need to download and install it, how you are doing the same thing you have to install like that only. Okay, Once the installation process is completed, okay, once the installation process is completed, automatically for the first time it will open it. It will open the Power BI desktop. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Every month you have to install the latest version because every month they are going to release a new versions. Every month you have to download, install it. Whenever you are install it, always it will replace with the existing one only. Don't worry. It is not creating any new versions. Understand? It is not creating any new versions. Always, whenever you are installing every time, it always replaced with the existing one. Vijay, suppose for example, I'm using January version at the time of creating a reports, I'm using January version. With the January version, I'm creating Power BI reports. Now I install the latest version. Okay. Is at January version, whatever reports I created, the same reports, can I view it in the current version also? Yes, it is possible. Understand clearly what I am saying. Okay. Whenever they're going to release a new versions means always existing one, what are all the options are there, all those options will be there. Along with the option, new options are included. That is versions. Okay, understand clearly. So whenever you're, even if you are using 2021 version of Power BI, those related reports, I want to see it in the latest one. Yes, it is possible. 100% it is possible. Understand clearly or not? Don't worry. Even if you create reports on 2021, those related reports, can we view it in the current version? Yes. 100% it is possible. Understand clearly or not? So now see here, if you once the executable file is downloaded, okay, what you have to do? You have to install it. Okay. How you need to install? Double click on this particular software. What is that? Double click on. When you double click on this one, see by default, which language is selected? English. You have to always you have to select English. Everyone is comfortable English only, right? Hindi, Urdu, these related things are not available. Understand? Okay. Always language you have to select it as English only. And click on next. Click on yes. What is the next step? Click on next. See, Power BI desktop installation is very, very easy. Okay, just click on next. After that, you have to check this box. Then only next option is enabled. Otherwise, it is in disable mode. And click on next. Don't change anything. Just click on next, next, next. That's it. Okay. Even path also. Like whatever Power BI desktop software is it going to install any other path related one that you have to do. But by default, always this path only it is there. Keep it like that. Don't change anything. Understand? Don't change this path. This is the default path Power BI is going to install it. So keep it like that only. Always the softwares are downloaded in C only, right? So keep it like that only. And click on next. And click on install. All the supported files are going to install in your local system. Understand? And one more important point is Power BI always uh, every month they're going to release a new versions. Okay. That means when they're going to release a new versions, even we don't know that one because even Microsoft don't know when they're going to release it. Sometimes they are going to release in the first week of the month, second week, third week, at the end also. Even August is going to release on 22 to 28. They're going to release that one. Okay. Because in a month, in any day, they're going to release the versions. How would I know? When they're going to release immediately, I want to know. Then only I can you can use the latest version, right? Okay. How would I know whether they're going to, in which day they're going to release it? For that one, see, whenever they're going to release any Power BI desktop versions, there are two ways they're going to release it. One is video, another one is document. Video and both document and video, they're going to release it immediately. So at that point of time, what you have to do is whenever they're going to release any new versions, means they are uploading in the channel, means must and should immediately you will get a notification. For that one, you have to go to the YouTube channel. In YouTube channel, there itself, you have to type like this, Power BI, suppose August or anything. In any year, any month, you have to click on like this. Any month you have to put, any year you have to put. Okay, Power BI month, year, after that update. This name you have to type it in the YouTube. Click on this one. Then there is a channel called Microsoft Power BI channel is there. Okay, this channel you have to subscribe and you will get a notification. Okay, immediately when they are going to release a new versions, you will get a notification to your mobile also. Okay, either in the laptop, if you are using, here there is a notifications are getting. When you click on the notifications, here itself, see here, suppose for example, if it is Power BI related one, all the things are getting here itself. Understand? Okay, immediately you will get a notification to this one. Okay, if it is a mobile, means in the pop-up notification immediately you will get it. Okay, but in your laptop, if you are subscribed, means if you open a laptop and you open any YouTube or something, here there is a bell icon, and you click on the bell icon, you will see the notifications. Understand clearly? First, you need to click on only this channel, Microsoft Power BI channel. This channel only you have to subscribe. Don't subscribe other channels. Vijay, I'm not getting any notification. I'm not the responsible person here. Okay, you have to subscribe a proper channel. This one, Microsoft Power BI channel. You have to click on this one. Understand clearly? Okay. Understand clearly or not? This is like in you. If you want video wise, you have to go to the YouTube. Document wise means in Google you have to type like Power BI, like August 2024 update. Same thing you have to type it in the Google. Enter button. See here. There is an option called Power BI. That particular month, year, future summary link is there. You have to click on only this link only. When you click on this link, see here, this is the document wise. When you scroll down, see here, this is an index. If you come down, what are the new features are included in this one? How it will works in a document, clear screenshot wise, they will explain you clearly. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Is that clear? So video as well as document. Every time if you want to know the information, some people by seeing the video, they will understand. Some people by reading the document wise, they will understand what are the new things are there. Understand clearly or not? Huh? So Vijay, whatever software I'm downloading, is that the latest version or is it old version? Latest version only. In the Microsoft Download Center, always the latest version only it is available. Vijay, can I download January 2024 version? Is it possible? No. They are not maintaining any old versions. Always they are maintaining only the latest version. Always you have to download the latest versions. Understand? Okay. Suppose Vijay want like a January 2024 version. It is not available. Always you have to download the latest version. Understand clearly or not? See here. So this is the one. Okay. This is document wise. There are a number. Don't worry. I will explain you at the end. I will explain you. If you know each and every option in Power BI desktop, then we can simply operating like what are the latest versions are available August and July. Last 2 months related one, I will explain you clearly. Understand clearly now? So our software is going to install. See here, once I click on next, once all the things are installed, this is the final step. Okay, click on finish. When you click on finish for the first time after installing, immediately Power BI desktop will open. Immediately Power BI desktop will open. See here, my documentation is also similar like that only. See here, how the documentation I prepared. See here, requirements of Power BI desktop and the installation process. Okay, go to Google and type like download Power BI desktop and press enter button. Okay, click on enter button. Vijay, where is some people are asking where is enter button? Array, enter button in your keyboard it is there, yeah. Okay. Some I'm typing like I'm saying like F1 means they are typing like capital F and 1. Masters. F1 key is also there in your keyboard here. Verify all those things. Okay. See here, what is that one? Each and every step. See here, go to the Google and type. Next, now click on Microsoft Power BI desktop option or that option. What is that one? This is the option. Download Microsoft. Same, I have to keep it same name. I think this is the old screenshot. See here, in the document also I clearly mentioned what is that one. Scroll down and click on download option is there. In that one, select Power BI desktop 64 files and click on next. Why? In note point explained. See here. Here you have to select the executable file according to your system type. Right click on this PC, my computer, then go to properties. You will find the system type. What is the system type is there? Based on the system type, you have to install that particular executable file. See here, I'm clearly mentioned that one. So now I'm going to, my system type is 64-bit operating system. So I have to select 64-bit executable file and click on next. Click on next and see here. And what option? Click on next and see here. Like all the things, if you click on next, what is the final option? Click on finish. See one. See here. Here one point I write it here. Once the installation is done, you need to find whether the software properly installed or not. You have to verify it first. Understand? So once you install it, automatically Power BI will desktop will open it. Next time onwards, if you want to open Power BI desktop, how you need to open Power BI desktop? First time automatically open. Suppose I close this one. I close this one. Now I need to open Power BI desktop. How I need to? Click on Windows key first. What is that? Windows key. Here you have to type like Power BI desktop. This is the application you have to you required. Understand clearly? Understand clearly or not? So better to put this particular software, in your taskbar. Okay, if you right click on this one, you will see an option called pin to start. Okay, so see here, is that application is not there, right? Pin to taskbar, click on this one. See here, then automatically that application is coming here or not. Whenever you require, just click on that one. Automatically Power BI desktop application will open. If you want to use frequently, means better to put the pin Power BI desktop in taskbar itself. Right click on that particular Power BI desktop option, click on pin to taskbar. Then automatically it will appear. Whenever you click on that particular one, initially Power BI desktop, this is the window, it is open. In this window, always you have to click on blank report. Then original Power BI desktop will open. Understand clearly or not? Original. This is Power BI desktop. Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? So tomorrow we'll discuss more options in Power BI desktop. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So who are cleared the payment? So those people must and should, you need to get the Google Classroom link from Manos. Okay. Immediately. Because all the documents related things I'm share it in that Google Classroom. Understand clearly or not? So today we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Like 1 second. Anyone having any doubts, online team? If anyone having any doubts, please raise your hand. Okay. Tell me, Srikanth. Yes, Srikanth.
License, right? We can't use directly, right? So how can we be more careful about that? No. If we give login with our organization ID or something, we'll get some options if we use.
No, Srikanth. You know Telugu, right?
Sorry, sir, your voice is very low.
You know Telugu, right?
Yes, yes.
You can talk in Telugu. Yeah.
Sorry, your voice is very low. I didn't hear anything.
Is my voice is clear? Rain. How do you look for off the number? Sir, 8 number. 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 If you want to talk personally, go get. Tell me, man. Speak on.
Yeah, like Copilot are those options and are licensed, right? If we log
Yeah,
in with
yeah. Those are licensed one. Those are
yeah,
licensed.
if we log in with our organization ID and all,
No. Like if you have, there are two types of licenses, pro and premium. Premium is costly, like 38 lakhs yearly. Okay. So in the organization level, they are giving premium for one person or two persons. Okay, not everything.
this,
Everyone is getting what license means pro license, $10 per month. So that's the reason everyone having pro license only. They are not giving premium license for everyone. Okay.
okay.
With pro license, you cannot use Copilot 100%.
So once install, if we give our ID and login, so no worry about all the license things, right?
Oh, no. Even when you are logging with the credentials, Power BI will check it whether you are using pro license or premium license. If it is premium license, then only the Copilot option is enabled. If you are using pro license, then immediately it is asking like check with the admin people, and after that you need to upgrade it to premium license. Then only can you able to use it. Like that it will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Fanindra. Fanindra. Fani- Funny, can you please raise your hand again? Yeah, thank you. Fanindra, tell me. Fanindra, I'm not able to hear your voice, Fanindra. Fanindra, are you there? Yeah, okay. Saileja, 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 are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to go through any PDF files, this regarding this Power BI desktop or service.
Don't worry, Saileja. Like everything I'm sharing, the document in the Google Classroom, check it once. Whenever I'm sharing, I will intimate you. At the point of time, you have to download those documents and keep it, those documents in your folder, your local system. Understand?
No, your voice is very low, sir. Could you please explain one more time?
Is my voice is clear?
Now it's okay. It's
Sailaja, every time I'm sharing, every weekly once I'm sharing a document in the Google Classroom. Okay, you have to download those documents and keep it in your laptop or anywhere. Okay, in your personal space, you have to keep all the time.
I'm not
Those
asking about
documents.
these documents, sir. Total application based PDFs can we get from any Microsoft?
Yeah. That means if you want to convert the report into PDF format, okay, you have an option under file option. There is an export option is there. Export to PDF option is there. This is the option.
No, not report to convert into PDF, sir. I'm asking about help files. If you want to go through the every option in the, I want to read about every option in Power BI desktop. Is there any PDF? The entire information is available in the Microsoft Web or any other file. Files.
Not available. Not available.
PDF not available.
Not available.
Okay.
So each and every option you have to remember those related documentation, they are not complete.
And is there any application in the Power BI to create forecast budget, financial applications?
Yes, we can. Don't worry, I will show you examples.
Okay.
So those related things. Financial is the table for financial related calculation. Those related one, how we can represent it, different types of visualization, how we can do all this in the visualization part, I will explain to you. Understand?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Tell me, Fanindra.
Fanindra. Fanindra. Yeah, tell me, Fanindra.
యా విజయ్, నాకున్న డౌట్ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు పవర్ బిఐ సర్వర్ అండ్ పవర్ బిఐ సర్వీస్ సర్వీస్లోకి పుష్ చేసే కన్నా సర్వర్లో పుష్ చేసి అంటే సర్వర్నే
See, Power BI service is the licensed one, that is $10. Power BI servers is 9,000. Can we give the $9,000 access to everyone? Like 200 users are there. 200 users need to give the server access to everyone. No, right? It's very difficult. Even server access for storing purpose only. If you are sharing multiple related data and everything, okay, Power BI, our Power BI file size is like 2 GB, 3 GB. At the time of sharing also, it is occupies the memory, right? If the server cannot handle the particular one, again you need to take extra space for that one. That's the reason always for sharing the reports, only Power BI service. Storing the data, only Power BI. Understand clearly? Anindra, what is there?
ఎస్ యా గాట్ ఇట్ విజయ్. యా
Anyone having any doubts? Online team? Raise your hand. Okay, so tomorrow we'll continue with this class. Okay, tomorrow very important. How we need to complete the sign up process, those related things that we should discuss. Understand clear? Okay, we can stop it here and we'll continue.